cute in her own way. Yeah, she is.
Fluffy said a Moloch? Ah! Stay back!
You're not hitting him again. He looks a lot like my little brother, so therefore he is off limits. Nobody gets to harass him but me. And I just met him. This means he's double off limits.
My word, a demon muncher. You really are a box of horrors, aren't ya?
Sorry. If I had a weapon, I would have helped. I promise.
You're wearing one.
Oh, nah, I can't use this. Sorry, long story.
And the child?
The little brat? Scampered off somewhere.
You ought to be scampering off yourselves.
My debt is not yet repaid. Until it is, I will not leave your side.
I can hardly scamper off without knowing from whence I'm scampering. We're lost, stranded shipwreck survivors, no?
Well, then I expect this might come in handy.
A map? Was that left by the child?
Looks to
See
me
the
like
drama.
we're in Northgand.
Northgand? Then if we're to reach the capital in Midgand, we've no choice but to patch up our ship.
What are your plans once you reach Logris? Something worth breaking out of prison for.
Oh, can't we stand around and chat somewhere nicer? Somewhere with soup to warm the body, tales to warm the heart?
There's a city called Helavis nearby. I can't promise they're much for conversation, but we'll find food and a ship right there.
Earn XP and money through victory in battle. Characters will level up. Oh yeah, no, I've noticed when I've been leveling up, it's usually during something extremely traumatic. Open up the world map by pressing triangle. See, oh, there it is. You can see the little wolf fire thingy.
Velvet, you know that kid? I thought I heard you call him by name.
No, I don't know any Malakim. Not anymore.
Anymore?
What?
Well, whoever he was, there was something different about him, that's for sure.
You can say that again. Using healing arts on a demon without being ordered to?
And he stole that compass, too. For being an exorcist Moloch, he's a greedy little imp.
Well, we did help ourselves to a certain map of his, so...
I consider myself an island of virtue in this sea of wickedness.
I suppose.
Come on, it's not funny if you agree with me.
You think?
So this is how escaped prisoners behave.
No, this is okay.
The wind, it bites! How can you stand wearing that garb? It doesn't seem humanly possible.
I never said I was human.
We've got another another little skit, but I love the drama. I love how dramatic.
Magilu, your way of speaking is as strange as your appearance.
Hey, I'm a witch. I must project a proper age and dignity. I have an image to maintain.
Self-improvement in all things, I suppose. So what's the difference between a spellcaster and a witch?
There are many, but mainly it's a matter of nuance. It's like the difference between being frugal and being miserly.
Ah, so a spellcaster is useful and a witch isn't, is that it? So I guess that makes you a witch right now.
You wound me. You're one to talk, Mr. Self-Improvement. Your words cut deeper than these northern winds.
So The characters that end up like coming together in this group, right? They very much remind me of like a D&D group. They very much remind me of just a bunch of people who are just like these players and come together. Someone get naked with a coat. I mean, to be fair, Velvet is wearing booty shorts. They're not booty shorts on purpose, but they are booty shorts. Oh, I've been stunned.
Come on, really?
Yeah, she's pretty scantily clad too. I feel like Magilu is probably a bit more dressed. Oh, she can make it, or anyone can make it in this cold. Let's see. Oh god, why are these birds fascinating? God. Nom nom nom. You chicken wings for dinner. Get in my butt. Yeah, Velvet is pretty badass.
Come on, really?
She's one of I want to say 2, 3 technically if we're counting Shion, but Shion's not.
So nice to be free again. Able to move these bones around like I
Oh.
want.
So, Rokuro, what got
Thanks
you
for
all
that
chained up in
follow,
that mold
Booster
hole?
Prime.
Ties to home. It's complicated.
Oh, then are you really sure you ought to be taking on further debts?
It's a teaching of House Rangetsu. Pay what you owe.
Well, what a civilized family you've got.
Were you in for long?
3 years, maybe. That's why I know so little about the state of the world.
Oh gosh,
Hey, me too.
Art-wielding Malakim. I've never seen such a thing. How much else have I missed? Used to be witches who had a monopoly on charms and hexes. Can you even comprehend what this'll do to business?
Should I even ask why you were imprisoned?
Bagged for unlicensed witchcraft. It was a tale of betrayal, most wicked and foul! Care to hear more? You'll cry, I'll laugh, emotions will touch the rafters!
No, thank you.
Drama makes me so happy. But yeah, thank for that follow. I play a lot of JRPGs, so you're in the right place if that's your poison. Hope you enjoy. Look forward to seeing you in chat. No, thank you. It's a cat.
Oh no, I'm in so much trouble, so much trouble. Won't somebody please help a kitty out? Meow.
Oh, look, another weirdo.
That thing talks? What if it's a cat demon?
Simmer down, big man. She's just a cat. Haven't seen one in a good long while.
Cats? Is that different from a regular cat somehow?
It's complicated. Cats are a mysterious bunch. Just think of them as a special kind of Moloch. Sort of.
That works for me. I understand that they're hard to understand, at least.
Hey, I don't suppose you happen to be carrying any cat spirits on you? They look like this.
They are very cute. They have
It's
a little
just like
fish
what I
bite in their
found
tail.
at Titania.
Perfect. You could say they're kind of like our souls to us.
Cat spirits, huh?
Sometimes we call them kitten caboodles, too.
That's just foolish.
Really? Then how about kitty clumps?
Ew.
Anyway, one night we were having a feast so meowvelous, our souls flew right out of our bodies. That's why
must
I
have
need
been
your
a
help
fucking
to find the
party.
cat spirits and use them to emeowsipate my friends.
Emeowsipate? Really?
It means to use cat spirits to free cats who are locked away in cats' boxes like these here. Meow.
Oh,
Here
God.
you'd say apesipate. This one would be edogsipate. And finally...
Phew! I'm free, meow.
see? Emeowsipate.
By that logic, shouldn't it be ecatsipate?
Wow, you're way more clever than you look. For real. I guess I totally underestimated you. Please, our cat spirits got scattered far and wide, and so many sad cats are trapped without them.
Worst
Seek out the
weird
cat
native.
spirits and rescue our poor lost brothers and sisters, meow.
And why should I?
Please, think of the cats.
You know, cats have weird and mysterious powers. There's a good chance we might benefit by having them in our debt. We'll make it worth your while, I promise. And if we snub them, they might put a curse on us.
That has been known to happen.
Just agree.
If we're doing all this traveling anyway, why not help them on the side?
Thank you.
Just remember that it's on the side.
I promise. Souls to the cats people, you can collect them simply by touching them. You will need them to open the cat's boxes found around the world. Cats have been around since Tales of Symphonia at the minimum. Open with cat spirits you've gathered. Some will give you a gift of catitude. I mean gratitude. I got a 10-gallon hat. That interaction gave me a 10-gallon hat. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Now Velvet has a 10-gallon. Cats are very known for their 10-gallon hats. What do you mean? I mean, they sure are. If they fits, they sits. And if it sits on their head, then it works. But, you know, now it's mine.
Exorcists.
Well,
And
that's
it's
just
in
inconsiderate.
cutscenes.
Word of the prison break couldn't have traveled so quickly.
I somehow doubt they'll just let us in looking the way we do.
I apologize about earlier. I didn't mean to steal this.
The compass.
You okay with this? He could be working for the exorcists.
I'm following him,
Is he your dessert?
if necessary.
I'll eat him, partner. I'll eat him if I got to.
He must have gone this way.
So we're gonna go this way too. He knows something we don't know, clearly. And also, you know, the map marker says to go this way too, so there's also that. God, I love this game so much.
There's a ladder.
Did you see? Did you see it this time? Yeah,
a
it's a little bit faint.
storehouse.
That smell. Flamestone.
Flamestone?
Also known as Melchionite, a rare mineral only found in Northgand. Mix it with sulfur and you get explosives! Mix it with oil and you get fuel!
Sounds dangerous, if it's true.
Believe me or not, it's your call.
Looks like the boy got away.
Well, we're in the city now.
Well, then let's scout for the Maritime Guild. Whoever's in charge of all these storehouses must have their hands in the shipping trade and shipbuilding.
And we could use a true sailor, if we can find one.
Now that's a plan I endorse! We dodged the sea's murderous grasp this time, but who's to say our luck will hold?
She's so dramatic.
We should look for some weapons, too, if I'm to be any use in a fight.
You're still wearing one.
Nope, not an option.
Oh, there it is again. Halavi's tranquil boreal capital. See, her drama I can get behind. I can absolutely get behind. Oh, hey, it gave me money. Was there more over here? Nope. Let's see. Yeah, he's just very chill. He's like, oh, okay, cool. Not gonna happen. But I mean, he was unhinged in that fight, so he's gotta have some more to him, right? Oh, it's icy. It's looking like outside Ninja Prince's house. Let's see. Got person we can talk to over here.
When I
Small
grow
child.
up, I'm gonna be an exorcist.
Me too!
Don't do it.
I want to protect my mommy and daddy!
Hold
I
on.
will kill you.
Exorcists are warriors who protect the whole world from demons. You can't just protect your parents. You've got to protect everyone.
Oh, that sounds really hard.
It is. And it's precisely because the exorcists are working so hard that we look up to them.
Yeah! Exorcists are the best!
They're treated like heroes. I suppose to normal people, they are.
Why, hello there, everybody. Welcome here to the Midwest winter. I got you right here. I'm gonna show you around. This here's a wall. Don't touch them. Your fingers will stick to them. These here are people wearing too many clothes because if they don't, they're gonna freeze to death. This here's a save point. I thought she was wearing a Snuggie. Yes, the Snuggie of the Midwest. Hello, good sir.
There's a group of sailors. Is that the guild?
Oh, hey, that weapon shop looks promising. Good luck with the shipwright search.
Boys, poor creatures just can't be separated from their favorite toys, can they?
It's true.
I mean, I won't turn down a pretty lady. I don't know anything about the Midwest, so I can't show them around, but...
Is this a shipping guild?
Damn that Dial! What does he think he's doing by trying to resist?
We wouldn't be in this mess if he were dead.
Excuse me. I need a ship repaired.
Sorry, but we can't help.
What makes you say that?
Guild business is currently suspended.
Oh?
By the order of
Oh.
Exorcist Teresa of the Abbey.
Her dress is so pretty.
Lady Teresa.
Number 2, did I give you permission to speak?
Lady Teresa, how long
name
must
is
this
just
punishment of
number
ours
2.
last? You know it was all Dial's fault, don't you, my lady?
I know Dial was the one smuggling Flamestone, but your guild, through its negligence, shares responsibility. This rule was set down by the Abbey to maintain order. Do you disagree with it?
No, my lady.
We will capture, interrogate, and sentence Dial. When this has been accomplished, you will be free to continue business.
That is rather.
And you, girl, aren't you cold dressed like that?
I've just arrived from the south. I wasn't aware Northgand was so cold.
Hatch! A young woman ought to keep herself warm.
Thank you for your concern.
Yeah, around the Midwest is odd. Odd wording.
My, my. So this is how the Abbey flexes its muscle, hmm? Cruel, cruel world these days.
I see how things stand. If I catch this Dial person, you can repair my ship, right?
Sure, but I warn you, he's a demon. He escaped after killing a bunch of soldiers who tried to capture him. Can't be done without an exorcist.
He's from a small village outside the city. If you're doing this, I'd imagine that's a good place to start searching. He's a brute with the head of a lizard. I'd prepare for bloodshed.
Hey!
Anything could happen. It's best to keep our options open.
Looks like
While
he's
you
wearing a
wait,
dress.
find us a good navigator.
Because, I mean, if the dress keeps you warm in these cold climes, then go for it, my dude.
I wonder what darling Rokuro's got up to in the meantime.
Let's check in on him at the weapon shop.
Yeah, that's kind of weird that someone would be like, yeah, I'll show you around the Midwest as a whole. Just out of nowhere. That's a little weird. Hey, Rokuro, what you doing?
Found a real good one. The blade was badly rusted, but once I polished it up, it turned out to have a fine edge.
I can scarcely believe something of that quality was languishing in my bargain bin. You've taught me quite a lesson. The weapon is yours as payment.
My thanks.
So you'll help us out?
Of course. How did your errand fare? I see. So we're hunting a reptilian demon called Dyle, are we?
We'll check out his hometown first.
Have fun, you kids!
You aren't coming along?
I'm afraid I've got bigger fish to fry at the moment. That little matter of tracking down my betrayer. Besides, if I stick around, I'm not so sure I wouldn't wind up as someone's midnight snack.
My palate has standards. High standards.
All the more reason to skedaddle!
Oh, Mogulus. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Not much you can do in that situation, so I'd be like, eh,
Look, a
maybe.
yak. Hey, Velvet, here's a fun fact. Yak tail hair is considered to be among the highest quality materials for a helmet's plume.
Wow, really? Also, I don't care.
At my house, we had this helmet. It was an incredible piece, covered with yak tail hair. The talk of the town. House Rangetsu has two treasures going for it, people would say. The Helm of Yak and Stormhowl.
They must not have thought very highly of the rest of you.
Why do you say that? Although, I guess I can think of a reason or two. Oh well, it's nothing a demon like me has to worry about.
Did you know yak hair is really high quality? Oh, really? Also, I don't care. It's so iconic. Velvet is just iconic.
That navigator for the shipping guild, Dyle. He turned into a demon. He supposedly killed and ate his crewmates, then ran off.
Demon Blight? In Hellawes? What do we do?
No need to worry. Lady Teresa is already dealing with it. She'll hunt down that Dyle character in no time.
They say that once you change, you can never turn back into a human. Is killing him our only option?
Killing him would be a mercy. Demons are just monsters who've lost their humanity.
Yeah, you're right. Things like that aren't human anymore.
Not human, huh?
Let me get this straight, Alpha Area. You want to form an alliance with my Gamma Area to bring down the Betas?
Correct.
Yeah.
It's the classic strategy. Ally
Yeah,
with a
that's
distant
gross, I
state
imagine.
and strike a neighboring one.
What is this, a council of war?
The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Is that it? Indeed. If your Alpha forces and my Gamma forces work together, Beta Area is done for. I like it. You've got yourself an alliance, Alpha Area.
Excellent! We shall be victorious in this year's Hellawes Grand Snowball Fight. Let us toast to our victory.
This isn't a snowball fight. It's a snowball war.
Fools! I was the one who engineered their alliance. Once they eliminate Beta Area, the Alpha and Gamma forces will launch a full-scale assault to destroy the other. Exhausted, the victor won't be prepared when my Delta army sweeps down upon them. They have sealed their own doom.
These kids really fight dirty.
All's fair in snow and war.
Yeah, that's interesting. Get this little shiny because we can. Are you gonna give me a little cutscene too?
Ooh, this cold is beyond ordinary. Well, Hellawes is a northern country, but still, it wasn't this cold when I was a kid. The cold, snow, and ice were never this bad. I know it for a fact. It's that... what do they call it again?
Global cooling?
Yeah, that's the one. The Abbey says the world's getting colder. Thanks to all this cold, I need more warm clothing. Worse, I have to shovel snow and chop firewood all day. Who's responsible for this global cooling? Let me at 'em.
Well, don't look at me. It's not my fault.
It's okay. It'll get better one day. It'll get better one day, yeah. Head to Dyle's home village, which I am assuming is this way. Yes, hugs are good. We do indeed like hugs here. I have yet to make a little command for hugs, but it is fun. If I can make like emotes or something pop up in chat, I absolutely would. Be like, hug. Oh no, I'm not going this way? Okay, I guess I am going the other way then. Never mind. Oh, they're bringing out the steel drums. Dude. We don't stop coming, they don't stop coming. Why are they... Okay, so... world building. The tracks go from here and they go in a circle. So I guess they, the carts tend to keep to the side of the road. Any idea for what you do with an animated... Oh, an animated emote. I'm not quite sure, to be completely honest. I haven't really thought too much on the subject because I want to try to make my own animated emotes, you know what I mean? Maybe like a just blinking to make it easier for myself, just like deadpan face and like the blink blink, that sort of thing. I think that could be cute. Maybe.
What a beautiful ship.
Isn't she? She transports flamestone and sulfur to the capital in Midgand. Have you heard of flamestone? It's this new explosive material the Abbey developed. Thanks to their discovery, we can make some really powerful new cannons and explosives.
Explosives. Sounds dangerous.
It is dangerous, but it's also necessary. Not only are there demons about, but we've humans to contend with too, with pirates and bandits in ever-increasing numbers. On the bright side, with a higher demand for flamestone, Halloween is prospering like never before. Flamestone is the only reason our little snowbound city is thriving. A keelhaul to anyone who says otherwise.
So this ship goes to the capital. If I asked, could you take us with you?
Nope, not happening. The guild ordered a total suspension of activity. We can't lift anchor. Besides, any ship carrying precious ores has an exorcist on board for security. You need the Abbey's permission.
Sounds like they keep a tight lid on things.
Yeah, I guess. But the Abbey makes the rules, so what are you gonna do? Without the Abbey, humanity would be dead in the water. A keelhaul to anyone that says otherwise.
There's so much keel hauling going on. Let's see. I mean, yeah, I did help. Animation, it's not necessarily difficult. I mean, it is difficult, but it is time consuming. And so it's one of those things where, like, I feel for all of the animatic stuff that I did for Smoking Dragons, it took me like 14 hours to get like 20 seconds worth of work done. So that was a whole thing. I mean, I feel like doing an animated emote would be less intense because you're purposely making it. You're purposely making no background usually, and you don't have to worry so much about like super fine details or shading or anything like that. So watched Shawningham do a lot of animated work. It's fun. Animated emotes are a lot easier. Pretty impressive for a two-person team still though, especially for something pretty different and new. Yeah, I mean, I would say so. It definitely took some effort. I literally drew everything in order. Like everything like in the order that it was supposed to be, and then Nova slapped it all together. Did all the timing and stuff. It worked out pretty well, but God, 14 hours, my wrist was killing me from all that drawing. We're going up here. Program does most of the work on the emotes. Just hope it didn't take too much of a toll on wrist and stuff. You don't have to draw every frame. Exactly, you don't have to draw every frame. And I took a much shorter approach. Like I took as many shortcuts as I possibly could with that animatic.
Nothing but ice and snow as far as the eye can see.
Are you cold?
I'm fine, but I'm not the one with the exposed midriff.
Doesn't bother me either. And watch where you let your eyes wander.
Hey there, sorry. I meant no offense. So you still retain feelings like shame then?
Wait, you don't?
Me? I've lost a lot of my human feelings. I figured that was just part of turning into a demon.
I didn't know that.
But deep down, I'm still the same person I always was. And I can still enjoy a good drink. I'm glad I haven't lost that, at least.
If you say so.
Yeah, not having to draw every single frame, I feel, will definitely help out in the making of an animated emote. It is also one of those things. I'd want to make sure that it, you know, it looks pretty, it looks nice, it's got the right colors, that sort of stuff. I do not have the brace. I left the brace in Japan somewhere.
Let's go ask around.
Very early on. But thankfully, the brace is something I got from America at, like, Walmart, so I can get my own. Oh.
Thank goodness I was here. But any further attacks and...
An exorcist. Was that Dyle she slew?
No. It wasn't a lizard demon. Are you crying?
It's just... everything that's going on. Demons run rampant in the Outlands, and yet the Abbey has explicitly chosen not to come to their aid. It's true we haven't the forces to be everywhere at once, and the people of the Outlands refuse to obey the Abbey's rules. It's a heartless decision, I know, but it follows from the Abbey's perfect logic and principle.
Why make excuses to me?
I'm not making... My name is Eleanor Hume. I am a praetor patrolling for the Abbey. What is your business here?
We heard there was a murderous demon in this town who fled from Helavis.
The Shipping Guild incident, yes. I've been looking into it, but I haven't found any clues yet. Worry not. We will track down that foul demon and put it to the sword.
Did the exorcist lady go away?
Yeah, she's gone.
Oh, good. I didn't want us to get eaten.
Eaten?
I mean, I don't know anything about a demon.
It's fine, you can tell me. I'll keep it a secret, I promise.
There's a lizard demon in a cave to the north. He said he'd eat the whole village up if I told anyone. I'll give you these. Don't tell anybody, all right?
Apples.
Got it. That's a promise.
A cave to the north.
Gotta say, the folks here really don't trust the exorcists, do they? This is actually rather good.
Oh, she looks so sad.
What's wrong? A worm?
Nothing. Can't taste a thing.
Huh?
Yes, I feel like Eleanor is
We
definitely
learned what we need to.
much more your speed.
Let's look for that cave.
Alrighty. She's actually, I really like her character. Despite her being with the Abbey, she has a very good character arc, I think.
That woman said she was patrolling for the Abbey. What's that mean exactly?
They're handpicked agents who travel the kingdom gauging the Abbey's success in the demon fight. They also make sure the other exorcists are conducting themselves properly. I suppose you could liken them to military police. Since the Abbey imposes so many rules on the populace, they want to show they're above board.
But if they need to police themselves, isn't that as good as announcing corruption in the ranks?
Some would say it's more honest this way. Idealism alone won't change the world. Maybe that's why our determined little exorcist was crying.
I bet you're right. That does fit the picture.
Although it's best not to take a woman's tears at face value.
Huh?
Just some common wisdom.
Common wisdom, this guy. Yeah, Rokuro's awesome, isn't he? I freaking love Rokuro. Hey, look, it's another yak.
That's one fine yak you've got there. What an adorable face.
You might not want to lean in too close.
Why?
That is
nasty!
That's why.
Yaks ruminate the food they eat while they digest it. Their burps are one of the foulest things you'll ever smell.
Same as cows and goats. Everyone who's raised livestock knows that.
I think that point's been driven home. That's a smell I never want to ruminate on myself.
His voice is so familiar too, but I can't place it. Oh! I haven't mentioned yet. There is a character who is voiced by one of the players of Critical Role. I'm not going to tell you which one. I want it to surprise you. But there is a character voiced by one of the players of Critical Role. My father was a smith and I saw the things that he left behind. Amber blade, amber belt. Okay, so I'll take that. Maybe that'll knock that down a little bit. We'll take the void ring. Actually, no, we'll probably get that later. Okay. If it's Laura Bailey, I will pass out guaranteed. I like me Laura Bailey as well. Let's see. Let's go ahead and... Ooh, that really raises up your magic a lot. We'll do this one. Oh, no. It's currently equipped by Rokuro, so we'll do the other one. Do the amber boots. Oh. Never mind. I could have sworn that I picked something else. Did I just buy something for him instead? Could have sworn I bought the amber blade. Okay, there we go. And we'll buy this too. Let's see. Yeah, that'll be good. Huge crush on her. Her and Travis seem great. Oh yeah. They seem like they are having a great old time. Honestly, hearing them talk about their kid is very sweet. Okay. Cool. There we go. I like that they named him Ronan. I feel like that's a good name. I got a carrot.
This village seems much more run down than Helavi's was.
This is where the Abbey sends its malcontents. Don't conform or accept the Abbey's rules or commit a crime, and you'll end up here with the rest of the refuse.
And I take it the Abbey doesn't care what happens to this place.
So, disrupt their precious order, and you get banished?
Exactly. I'm sure they'd say it's all part of their notion of reason.
Oh yeah, that exorcist Eleanor said something like that.
After the Advent, the exorcist showed up to quell the tide of demons and to restore the human world. But demon blight keeps spreading, and the only places they can keep safe are a few of the bigger cities. There aren't enough exorcists to protect everyone.
When the going's tough, cut off any excess baggage. It's the rational thing to do.
I suppose so, but it's too heartless. And that right there, that's the Abbey for you. Humans aren't livestock, and we're not machines either. That's why some of us here, myself included, chose to live here of our own accord.
Guess there are all types of humans out there.
The important takeaway here is that exorcists are neither invincible nor infallible.
Which means we can exploit their weaknesses and take them down so much easier.
Wait. My granddaughter said she spoke with you.
Hey, hold up. It's not like we threatened her or anything.
Don't worry, I know.
That guy that's talking
I
to me?
gather you intend to continue your travels, yes? Then take this. It's nothing fancy, but hopefully it helps.
Oh, cooking! Okay. Hey, remember to use cooking to your advantage. Yay.
Now that hit the spot. Hey, Velvet, can I ask you a question?
You can do whatever you want, but just because you ask doesn't mean you're getting an answer.
So, about that whole apple thing, you can't taste anything?
Not entirely. I can taste blood.
Nothing else?
Nothing. And I don't think I can feel full either.
You don't think? You talk like you've never had a good meal before.
I haven't. Not normal food, at least. Not since I became a demon.
So, what have you been eating?
Please. You were in that prison with me.
I'm sorry.
Forget it. This is just what I am now. As long as I have a recipe, I can still cook. And now I don't even have to worry about how it tastes.
I suppose.
Food keeps my strength up. That's all I care about.
Yes, 10th Kingdom. Freaking love 10th Kingdom. Definitely want to do a watch party of some sort. I think it'll be a lot of fun. I love that series.
Oh yeah, the guy at that weapon shop gave me some booze for the trip. I nearly forgot about it.
You really think it's a good idea to drink when we've got demons to fight?
A little drink will warm me up.
I thought you couldn't feel the cold.
That's true, I suppose. Well, I'm not drinking it anyway. I'm using it for something.
Like what? Got some wounds to clean?
That's one use for it, sure. But I've got something more practical in mind. By pouring it on the pegs that hold the blade and hilt together, the wood will swell and hold everything firmly in place in battle.
You've got such a one-track mind, I swear.
That's just the kind of demon I am.
That's interesting to know. I don't think I've ever heard that fact about weapons. But I like that. Alright. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he does. You'll learn. It's okay. All the singing ring quotes ahead of time. How I love to linger on your sweetheart's finger. Yeah, I think that I'm gonna go ahead and call it here just because we've had all of the tech issues and I'm starting to get a little tired and just all that stuff. I know it seems like it's just kind of not my night. It's completely fine. I wish that this game worked with the PS5 camera so that I wouldn't have to worry so much. That's fair, I'm a little tired too. Yeah, exactly. I wish that it worked better with the PS5 so I wasn't entering a blocked scene every 2 to 3 seconds. But yeah, let me go ahead and switch to intermission. Thank you for joining the high chorus. Why did I do that twice today? Thank you for joining the high seraph and the chorus of angels. I hope you guys have a lovely night.